As the UK is scrapping its plan to introduce vaccine passports, some provincial governments here in Canada have chosen to give them a shot along with mandates. Rallies and protests continue to escalate as more and more people rise up in opposition. On September 13th last year at the Vancouver Freedom Rally, the president of Vaccine Choice Canada, Ted Kuntz, announced lawsuits filed against many Canadian officials, including the Prime Minister and the CBC. Renowned lawyer Rocco Galati, who is an expert in constitutional law, is acting as legal counsel for many of the lawsuits related to the pandemic. The defendants include the Government of Canada, the Government of Ontario, the Municipality of Toronto, various public health officers, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. Rocco reports that it is the longest and most complicated statement of claim he has made in his entire 30-year history as a lawyer. As we approach the Freedom Rally's anniversary, people are still seen exercising their constitutional rights, marching in the streets, voicing their freedoms through speech, like the protesters seen here with our microphone in hand.
In the Nuremberg Code, it states clearly that no coercion over any medical treatment is legal. Mandates for a vaccine passport that take away freedoms, that take away the right to choose.
Vaccine mandates and passports that stretch across the country now threaten different provincial industries like Alberta's health sector, Manitoba, Quebec, and Ontario's non-essential businesses. Little silence can be had even with masks covering faces when people's health is at hand and federal elections underway.
I like the way that both our Conservative provincial government has handled COVID as well as our Liberal federal government has handled it, and I like the fact that they haven't politicized it.
This litigation and immigration lawyer had something to say while standing in unison with other fellow Canadians outside Toronto Police headquarters.
I believe in the right for Canadians to choose what they do with their body. COVID or the vaccines should be a choice of each Canadian.
As the federal election draws near, you may be wondering what each of the leaders is promising in regards to vaccine passports and mandates.
We will continue our measures and restrictions for unvaccinated people as well. We have moved forward with an exception for fully vaccinated Americans, and as of September, fully vaccinated people from around the world.
O'Toole's Conservatives will not demand that federal civil servants and travelers be vaccinated.
I think we have to get as many people in this country vaccinated as possible. That's why every day for the last year I've talked about the need to have a steady supply of vaccines. Vaccines are safe and effective for use.
Jagmeet Singh's NDP support mandatory vaccinations for federal public servants and workers in federally regulated industries.
That it would be helpful to have a vaccine passport so we can actually travel around easier. Having a document to prove our vaccination would be something easy and it would make life better. We've got a plan for that. We believe the federal government should provide a document that can be used.
Maxime Bernier's People's Party of Canada platform said it opposes vaccine mandates and regular testing for federal civil servants and those working in federally regulated industries. They would revoke vaccine passports for travelers and oppose mandatory measures imposed by provinces. To be vaccinated or not to be vaccinated may not be the question to ask ourselves in such trying times, but rather to uncover another way to be in this pandemic together, a way to come to understand one another through opposing perspectives. Ontario's vaccine passport plan will come into effect on September 22nd. This is Bradley Boucher, NTD News Canada, Toronto.